Atlantic Broadband Cable, in cooperation with the South Union Township Supervisors, presents the South Union Township Sports Network. This evening via tape delay from Mustang Fielder on the campus of Laurel Highlands Senior High School. It is WPIAL Section 4 AAA Boys Action. It will be the Laurel Highlands Mustangs entertaining the always tough Mount Lebanon Blue Devils. Hi again, everyone, along with Jerry Dupay. I'm John Kazarek, and welcome aboard to another night of youth athletics right here on your South Union Township Sports Network. Before we come back with a look at the starting lineups, again want to remind you that South Union Township Sports Network coverage, as always, being brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Tom Frankhauser, Atlantic Broadband Cable, Comcast Cable, and Armstrong Cable Companies, along with our good friends down at CUTV, J.R. Wheeler, Gary Smith, and their staff. I'm John Kazarek. To my right, as always, Jerry Dupay. We step aside for this break. We'll come right back with a look at Mount Lebanon as South Union Township Sports Network coverage continues. First National Bank knows that a home that suits you needs a mortgage that suits you too. So stop by your local First National Bank branch and ask about Mortgage by Morning, a unique application that determines your home buying power in less than 24 hours. If you qualify, you'll have your mortgage conditionally pre-qualified by the next morning, and they offer a variety of mortgages to satisfy your needs. First National Bank of Pennsylvania, home of the personal banker, is proud to sponsor local high school sports. Fayette Bank and Trust Company was one of the first sponsors of local sports, and now First National Bank is happy to keep that tradition alive. Stop by your local First National Bank branch and experience why our relationships are built on trust. That's First National Bank, an equal housing lender. Chesler's Furniture of Uniontown is proud to be a sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of area youth athletics. In business since 1950 and owned and operated since 1974 by Theodore and Rich Lacey, Chesler's has long served the immediate area, offering a wide variety of living rooms, dining rooms, bedrooms, mattresses, and other occasionals. Honored by the National Home Furnishings Association for excellence, we have also been honored by Virginia House for outstanding sales the past 5 years. We offer brand names such as Lazy Boy, Schweiger, Hickory Hill, Serta, Lane, and we take great pride in our service to our many valued customers. We are open Monday and Friday from 9 to 9, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday from 9 to 6, and we are located at 601 Pittsburgh Street, 2 miles north of Uniontown on Route 51, next to the Fayette Plaza. For more information, please call us at 438-0661 or stop in and see Ted, Scott, Rich, Paul, or Sue. Well, the Mount Lebanon Blue Devils, under head coach Ron Wiltshire, come into tonight's game with a 6-3-1 overall mark and one of the top-ranked teams in the WPIAL. Their 3 losses have come by a total of 3 goals, and his assistant coaches are Matt Chittister and Greg Gavlik. Let's take a look at their lineup. It'll be number 5, Mark Engelmeyer, a senior. He'll be a stopper. Seth Young, a senior. Number 6 is the sweeper. Miles Murphy, number 7, is the striker up front, along with Alex Drexler, a junior, and he likewise is a striker. Midfielders, Jacob Zonar, a senior, number 9, and Mike Kovarik, number 10, a senior. Also at midfield will be Dan Tomko. He is a junior. And also up front, you're going to see Javier Solis Marquez. He is a junior, and he is an exchange student from Chile, and he is their leading scorer. Danny Tomko, number 15 at midfield. He's a junior. And back on defense, we'll see Robert Graziano, number 21, and Pete Smith. He's number 23 with midfielder Matt Winchell. In goal, it'll be Sam Tim, a junior, and that takes care of the Mount Lebanon Blue Devils. We'll be back with a look at Laurel Highlands right after this. Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair is proud to be a sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of tonight's area youth athletic event. They have been serving the area with quality work and integrity for over 40 years, and they would like to again thank their past customers and look forward to serving new customers as well. Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair works with all insurance companies and provides assistance with car rental arrangements that coordinate with the auto repair work. As a member of the DuPont Assurance of Quality program, our refinishes are guaranteed and all repairs have a lifetime warranty as long as the customer owns the vehicle. Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair clearly recognizes and understands the current and ever-changing atmosphere that exists in today's collision repair and insurance industries. Life is very busy with everyday problems and concerns, and we will work with you to alleviate your worries regarding repair of your auto. So please contact Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, located on Atlas Road here in Hopwood. That's Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, offering complete collision service for both domestic and foreign vehicles for over 40 years. For more information, please call us at 724-437-2351.
Rediscover all the wonderful things you remember as a child. There were the great historians that shaped our country, the interesting lands and cultures around the globe, the fascinating world of science, or the exciting adventures of Treasure Island and Oliver Twist. Recapture the memories when you help your child read and study at home. After all, who knows? You may learn something too.
Well, Laurel Highlands played this team extremely tough the first half of the season, losing 3-0 down there at Mount Lebanon. And we are coached, of course, by first-year head coach Stephen Weiss, his assistants are Jerry Rogers and Bob Spellman. Laurel Highlands comes into today's game 5-6 overall, 2-4 in section play, and due to some injuries and sickness, there will be a few changes. Jared Pickens will be an outside mid. He's number 3, one of the captains. Sean Lemontowski, number 9, will be at fullback along with Jonathan Tobel. He'll be back there also, and Jonathan is sophomore. Sean is a senior. Your two defensive people back deep, Greg Turco. He is number 12. Up front as a striker will be one of the captains, Brett Workman, number 13. It'll be outside mid, number 23, Glenn Lakota. The stopper, you're going to start tonight, number 25, Travis Lancaster. Inside mid, you're going to see Ben Kuzer. He's a freshman, so Travis and he, two freshmen, will start tonight. Number 32, David Hoke, will be starting. He is one of the captains. He's number 12. And number 34, Aaron McClusack, will be an inside mid. Russell is out because of illness, I believe, and also I think Shane Tressler is out also because of illness. So that takes care of that. Your two officials tonight are Rick Medveds and Bill Capretti, and we'll be back with the opening kickoff. It's LH and Mount Lebanon right here on your South Union Township Sports Network.
She called last week, Margaret from National City. She'd noticed that I could earn more interest by transferring my savings account into a National City indexed investment account. Now, she didn't have to make that call, but I guess it's people like Margaret who make National City so different. Instead of seeing me like this, they see me for who I really am. I'm Pam Davis, and my bank is National City.
The Hopwood Fitness Center was established in 2000 by Dr. George and Jackie Wilhelm and offers the finest adult fitness center in the area. The center adjoins the chiropractic office of Dr. Wilhelm and is located at the intersection of Bennington Road and National Pike at the stoplight in Hopwood. Our hours of operation are Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 9:30 p.m., Saturdays from 7 a.m. to 2 o'clock, and Sundays from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. The facility is equipped with the finest weight training and cardiovascular equipment available and can accommodate the needs of powerlifters, bodybuilders, and the average everyday individual who wants to get fit, stay fit, and lose weight, or just get healthy. The center has a beautiful aerobic room and offers regular aerobic classes. Clean and spacious locker rooms, steam rooms, and individual showers and changing areas are the amenities available to you. Also available are tanning beds, massage therapy, nutritional supplements, and a Hopwood Fitness Center clothing line. The owners and the friendly, helpful staff welcome visits
for prospective members, as they are proud of the facility and all it has to offer. Rates are reasonable and scale to your budget. Please stop by and see or call us at 724-439-1496. That's the Hopwood Fitness Center, National Pike in Hopwood.
Everyone, and welcome to the Mustang Corral, where tonight the Mustangs of Laurel Highlands is hosting the Blue Devils of Mount Lebanon in a boys Section 4 soccer game. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask now if you direct your attention to the center of the field for the introduction of our teams. From Mount Lebanon, the goalkeep, a junior, Sam Tim. A senior, number 9, Jacob Zonar. A senior, number 10, Mike Kavarik. A junior, number 8, Alex Drexler. A senior, number 23, Pete Smith. A senior, number 22, Matt Winchell. A senior, number 6, Seth Young. A senior, number 5, Mark Edgelmeyer. A junior, number 21, Robert Graziano. A junior, number 15, Dan Tomko. And a junior, number 14, Javier Solis Marquez. Mount Lebanon comes to tonight's contest with an overall record of 6-3-1 under the head coaching of Mr. Ron Wilcher. And now the starting lineup for the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. The goalkeep, a sophomore, Jordan Merchbaker. A senior, number 13, Captain Brett Workman. A senior, number 3, Captain Jared Pickens. A senior, number 32, Captain Dave Hogue. A senior, number 9, Sean Lebatowski. A junior, number 12, Greg Turco. A sophomore, number 11, Jonathan Tobel. A sophomore, number 23, Glenn Lakota. A sophomore, number 34, Aaron McClusack. A freshman, number 29, Ben Kuzer. And a freshman, number 25, Travis Lancaster. Laurel Highlands comes to tonight's contest with an overall record of 5-6 under the head coaching of Mr. Stephen Weiss, assisted by Jerry Rogers, Bob Spellman, and Ron Gale.
The Blue Devils will move from right to left, Laurel Highlands left to right across your screen, and we're about set to go. Your officials, as we said tonight, Rick Medvids and Bill Capretti. Laurel Highlands is in the white jerseys with the blue trunks, red numerals. Mount Lebanon in their traditional gold and blue with the gold numerals, and we're underway. LH controls and a back kick it immediately. Back with it now. LH trying to move it up and goes out of bounds off of number 23, Glenn Lakota. So the Blue Devils will toss it in, and they'll fire it in with Robert Graziano. The run-up. Oh, he fires this one deep to the corner. LH trying to control it, and it goes out of bounds. And that was last touched out there by Captain Dave Hoke. So the Mount Lebanon Blue Devils with the run-up. It's out in front. They head towards the goal, and this one will go to the corner. We're going to get a corner kick out of this. So the corner kick will come with Mount Lebanon lining it up in the far corner near the field house, and doing the honors is Jacob Zonar. Boy, they're all mass. They break on cue, and it's set right out in front, and they try and head it, but a good job there by LH as Jared Pickens with the header, and this one will go out of play off of Mount Lebanon, and LH will get a goal kick as we're just underway at the 38:51 mark. Laying it down for LH. Laying it down for LH will be Jonathan Tobel. Just saw his dad, Big Mike, down here, and there's a strong leg up towards midfield. This one will head all the way out, and Mount Lebanon will inbound with Pete Smith, number 23, to toss it in. Smith, one of the defenders, he's back there along with Mark Engelmeyer, and this one will go to the right side, and again, Mount Lebanon will toss it in. They're coming into the screen. No, it's LH getting the throw in. So this one is fired upfield and headed into the attack zone. But nice clearing effort by Mount Lebanon. This will head right to the far side and kept in. And no, LH will inbound it. Right there with it is Tobel again. Tobel fires this one up towards midfield, headed back to the LH bench, and tossing it in for LH is Jared Pickens right at midfield. Pickens with a run up. Lofts it ahead. LH battled them hard down at Mount Lebanon, losing 3-0. And if I remember correctly, talking with our coach, we had a couple shots hit the post. Here comes the run-up. Mount Lebanon firing ahead. Good work by midfielder Jacob Zonar, but coming out to make the play for LH is Jordan Murchbaker. Murchbaker bangs this one out. Fires it up toward midfield, and LH coming down the left wing, but a nice defensive play right there by fullback Pete Smith. And this one will head over the hill. That's our first one tonight. Over the hill may not be our last. LH attacking now. Down the left wing. Trying to work with it now is Kuzer. Kuzer working well. Centers it right out in front and headed by Mount Lebanon. A good job there to clear. Here come the Lebos on the fly. Moving it up the right side. Now comes Jacob Zonar. Zonar with a nice run for a defensive player. Gets it up beyond midfield. Pretty pass. They got a break. Coming in now and a good defensive job. I think trying to see who that was that made the play. Might have been Lemontowski. Can't really see from here. No. Nice job there by Greg Turco. Mount Lebanon will get the corner out of this. Nice play by Turco. So that will be a throw-in. And they drop it back. Big pass right here to Mike Kovarik. And there's the kick right towards the concession stand. So LH will get a goal kick out of it. Mount Lebanon has kept the pressure on, but no score at the 36-23 mark. The Blue Devils 6-3-1, ranked in the top 5 in the WPIAL. And this section is loaded when you look at Bethel Park and Mount Lebanon, and of course Baldwin. Up towards midfield it comes, intercepted. Here comes Mount Lebanon. Streaking, good defensive play that time by LH to clear. Going back after it hard comes Pickens, but Mount Lebanon works it right inside. Jacob Zonar, and the center towards the middle on the pass there by Alex Drexler. This one will come towards midfield, and Dan Tomko is going to run it down. Drop it back now for Robert Graziano. Graziano with a long kick. It hit the post, and the rebound comes down. That one hit the upright. I'll tell you, he had a lot on it from a long range, and the ball just hooked and hit the, well, it wasn't a crossbar, hit the upright. And they will lay this down for LH. Jordan Murchbaker with the run-up and the goal kick. Sends it flying up towards midfield, intercepted quickly by Mount Lebanon. They drop it back. Right wing coming hard with it is Jacob Zonar. Zonar with the pass inside. Zonar gets it back. He's walking in. Working hard with it now is Drexler. Drexler sends it back. And they'll clear back to the defense, and right there with it is Pete Smith. Smith now has it intercepted. Here comes LH on a little bit of a run. Fired up the left sideline. This is where speed enters in. Getting back after it nicely is the sweeper, Seth Young. So Young will toss it in from the sideline right in front of the LH bench and sends it up flying hard. Intercepted there. And coming back after it. LH trying to get to it, but Mount Lebanon will clear it out, and LH will get a chance on a sideline throw-in deep in Mount Lebanon territory with no score. Here's the run-up. They send it now to the far corner. Walking in and cleared. As trying to get to it that time was Aaron McClusack. Mount Lebanon controlling. And I tell you, big guy back here for the goalie. I have a feeling he's going to bomb this one, and he sure does. Good job there by Sam Tim, the junior. Goes back now towards Tobel. Lemontowski trying to get to it. Tobel battling hard. Left-footed kick tries to advance. Mount Lebanon working awfully hard. And finally they do come out of there with it. They open the field up just so nicely. Here's LH with an onside pass. Streaking out after it and getting in. If he can cross, he's got a man out in front. Oh, just couldn't get there. Here's McClusack now. Here's the shot, just wide. Good effort that time by number 23, Glenn Lakota. Oh, did we have a good chance. McClusack just couldn't quite get there on the cross. And the Blue Devils will lay it down. They'll get a goal kick out of it. Sam Tim will boot it out of here. We're missing Russell tonight. And we are missing also Alex Russell, as we said, and Shane Tressler. Both here, but neither feeling up to it. One with a foot injury, and I believe the other one is just not feeling well. So LH will toss it in now. The sideline comes in, and Mount Lebanon intercepts, but immediately this one will be taken by LH's Jared Pickens, and he left foots it out of play. Beyond the boundary, here come Mount Lebanon, Jacob Zonar, and now Pete Smith will toss it in. Smith sends it back, and it comes flying up on the wing towards Graziano. Retreating now is Robert as he controls it. Send it up ahead now to Mike Kovarik. Oh, we got an injured player, LH, but getting right back up is Hoke. Here comes Mount Lebanon right down the middle. They'll stop. They'll spin. Working hard for it now. That's Alex Drexler. Send it back. Good work here now by Dan Tomko. Tomko, as they keep the pressure on. Good defense by LH. No score yet. Here's a long distance one going towards the middle, and the shot there by Marquez is beyond the goal line as Javier Solis Marquez, their leading goal scorer, has 6 on the year. And LH will get the kick. Want to thank Dr. Michael Lemontowski, Surgical Associates, for helping sponsor tonight's game. Dr. Lemontowski says good luck to Coach Steve Weiss, his staff, and all of the Mustangs this year. This will go to the left side. Intercepted there now by Mike Kovarik. Kovarik with a little run-up. They move it up on the wing. Right there with it is Drexler. He's one of the front strikers. Now they've got some speed. They burst right down the middle with it. Nice little drop pass here for Drexler, intercepted by LH, and a good clearing effort there, but right back it comes to Graziano. Robert sends it flying ahead, and coming out to make the play is the keeper, Jordan Merchbaker. Whistle it up ahead now. With it is Aaron McClusack, but it's taken away quickly by Mount Lebanon. Mount Lebanon working real well. Coming down there with it now is Pete Smith. Send it flying over here towards Hoke, and right there is Matt Winchell. Winchell knocked down, and I think we got a contact foul to go against LH on the push. So the Mount Lebanon Blue Devils will toss it in at the 30-minute mark. Michael Kovarik to lay it down. And this will be a direct. And the official moves in. It's Bill Capretti moving LH back, so this will be a direct. And trying to chip it up into that will be Kovarik. And boy, it's right on the money, and it's headed out of there by LH. I think that might have been Tobel. Back it comes, Graziano. Good kick by LH. Is getting it over there now is Greg Turco, number 12. Back it comes to Tobel. Tobel walking around. Mount Lebanon controlling it. Jacob Zonar. Zonar against Pickens. Tobel into the picture, and this one will cross. And do we get a corner kick out of it? I think we do. Mount Lebanon laying it down in that far corner. So another opportunity here for Mount Lebanon as Jacob Zonar, the senior, with the run-up, puts it all right out in front and just a little too strong. This one will cross all the way back, controlled in the far corner. No. Beyond the boundary as Matt Winchell tried to get to it. 29:36 to go, still no score. LH now fires this one up ahead, and coming back after it is the stopper, Mark Engelmeyer. Fires it towards the middle, and right there with it now comes Kovarik. Kovarik battling hard against Pickens. Kuzer right there in the middle. Up front also getting a call. Brett Workman, he is up front along with Hoke. So this one will go to the outside. Here comes Mount Lebanon right down the middle, and a good defensive play by Turco to send this one out of play at the 29:05 mark. Still no stoppage in time. And this one was headed by Mount Lebanon into the middle. There's the shot. Oh, what a save. Once cleared out of there. Good save by Merchbaker. Diving save. Mount Lebanon putting the pressure on. A little poke now to the middle. Coming back after it. Good work here as they work in. Pass towards the middle. Mount Lebanon trying to crash through, and good work there as number 14, Marquez, tried to get there, but LH's defense was solid. Back it comes now. So Mount Lebanon has really put the pressure on as we've played just about 11 and a half minutes in. Still no score. LH maybe with a break right now. Here's Workman. One of the captains fires this one up. This one will go back towards midfield where Lemontowski will try and send it out here towards Travis. Here's Lancaster with his first touch of the night. 28 minutes to go. And still no score. They'll fire this one up ahead. LH now with the break. Coming back after it is Seth Young, though. Young will give way to the goalie, and he blasts it out there. Nice play by Sam Tim. Here they come on a break. They're onside. Vasquez trying to get to it, or Marquez rather. Drop it back, and with it now comes Dan Tomko. This one will head all the way out of play. And with 27:30 to go, we're going to take a break. There is no score. It's Laurel, Highlands, and Mount Lebanon on your South Union Township Sports Network. (27-17) as we come back on the goal kick. And we got a whistle. Mount Lebanon will get it. And they're putting it down. You might get a direct out of here. There was a foul. So laying it down will be Mount Lebanon. And Jerry zeroes in, and that's Seth Young to put it down. Young fires it right out in front and headed out. Nice play there by LH as Hope now returns the ball up towards midfield. Cleared by LH, trying to move to the middle now. Here they come. Nice pass. Get it onside to Lakota on a pretty pass from Pickens. Lakota with trying to get a burst, but I'll tell you, a little bit too much speed. Robert Graziano gets to it. It's put into the middle of the field, but Mount Lebanon will intercept. Here's a strong kick by Hoke. Hoke is back defensively. Here's the sideline in. Mount Lebanon. Oh, I tell you, nice job there. They get it out here towards Javier Solis Marquez. And this one will come to Marquez. He's from Chile. He's on a run. He's their leading goal scorer. Boy, he's walking in. Oh, nice pass to the middle of the field. Working down. Here's Kovarik with the shot. Had too much on it. So nice work that time. Marquez put it in the middle of the field. And Mike Kovarik.
Number 4, Chase Frankhauser.
Chase Frankhauser checks in. He is just a freshman. So we're going to be seeing him for 4 more years. His sister Alex, fine member of the varsity girls team. And we'll have girls a couple more times yet this year. This is headed all the way back. Here comes Marquez on a move. Javier stops, looks, fires. There's the header, and it's score! And the goal right there by Mount Lebanon. And I will come back with the score. I think it's Jacob Zonar, number 9, and we'll be right back.
The Mount Lebanon goal by number 9, Jacob Zonar.
I'll again remind you, for all of your real estate needs, contact Diane Zinn at Coldwell Banker, Laurel Ridge Realty. She's been a full-time realtor for 10 years and a lifelong resident of Fayette County. If you're looking for that first-time home buy, your new dream home, or just have some questions regarding pricing your existing home and you want to get it ready for sale, contact Diane at Coldwell Banker, Laurel Ridge Realty at 437-7100. Diane Zinn will take the necessary time to help you find that perfect home and the right marketing tools it takes to sell your home. Look for professionalism, ethics, and integrity when you look for that real estate agent to market your existing home, or when you take that important step in buying your home. Call Diane Zinn at Coldwell Banker, Laurel Ridge Realty to make that right move today at 437-7100.
As we come back, Zonar with the goal. Pretty pass by number 14. Javier Solis Marquez really set it up, and he headed it right in. So 1-0 at the 25-19 mark. They break through. LH defensively now falls back. Pete Smith to lay it back. To the middle it comes. There's the run-up by Robert Graziano. Move it over here to the left side to Engelmeyer. Loose down the field, intercepted by Mark Engelmeyer. Put it into the middle. There's Dan Tomko. Tomko, little spin, little poke, go to the right side. Engelmeyer to the middle, gets it up to Kovarik. Right there with it now comes Tomko. Walking in, Tomko with a burst, and good play by Tobel and Turco. And this one will go out, and we'll get a corner. So Mount Lebanon at the 24-11 mark, leading up by the count of 1-0, and laying it down will be Michael Kovarik. Mike is senior. And the run-up, all right into the middle. And there's Marquez, just misfiring. Graziano now. Graziano with a nice little deke. Comes up the left side. Boy, they pass so well. Knocked down by LH. Nice play by Tobel. Poked ahead. Here comes LH trying to get to it, but back there Mount Lebanon. Really a good, solid defensive team back there. Engelmeyer, Seth Young. Send it over here to the far side to Pete Smith. Headed now upfield by LH, and Frankhauser trying to control it, lost it out of bounds. Beyond the boundary and at the 23-22 mark. Blue Devils do toss it in. It's been pretty much Mount Lebanon dominated, trying to get to it. Lemontowski, not so much on the scorecard, but just the pressure kept on. This one is intercepted. Good play by Lemontowski, but it'll be another goal kick. Corner kick, rather, for Michael Kovarik. 23:03 to go. I tell you, they have a scheme on this. Look where they'll be moving. Now, as he approaches it, there they all go. Little shift fired in the middle, and Marquez tried to get to it. Here comes LH now. Good control there by Workman. Battling hard. LH players shaken up, and they took a shot. That might be Frankhauser. As down on the field is Chase. His sister had a rough go of it last week. Took one right in the face, but the clock is not going to be stopped. And I saw Alex tonight and said she's fine. So we're going to take a break. I'm John Kazarick with Jerry Dupay. 1-0 Mount Lebanon. We'll be right back. As we come back, Chase coming to the sideline. He's a little woozy. He looks like he had a collision with one of the Mount Lebanon players and took a shot to the head. And they're walking him over towards the sideline here. And hopefully he's going to be fine. 22:11 to go. The goal coming at the 27:30 mark. Jacob Zonar with the goal. And back it comes. So the clock is running. We're down to the 22-minute mark.
Re-entry from Laurel, Highlands, number 3, Jared Pickens.
Pickens comes right back into the lineup. Mount Lebanon moves it to midfield. Right there with it is Kovarik. Nice little drop pass for Engelmeyer. Engelmeyer offside. Puts it just ahead of the play. Was the Blue Devils, or were the Blue Devils. They'll lay it down. The run up Tobel. Fires this one. Beyond the boundary. No. Good job getting back to it is Peter Smith. Drops it to the middle and punched ahead there by Drexler. This one comes all the way back and headed by Lemontowski up ahead. And now with it is Travis Lancaster. Travis moves back defensively. Here we go with Mount Lebanon attacking now. Here's Matt Winchell. Winchell down the left side, and I tell you, they just shoot so well, so quickly. And they are adept with either the right or left foot. And we watched their JV team in action. Their JV team is solid. Thing is, what's so impressive is the way they pass the ball. Do not clog up the middle. They keep the ball on the flanks and with a lot of speed. Here it is, right there, a good example. To the middle it comes now. A little give and go, right wing. And LH back. Pickens makes the intercept. Turco will clear. And this one will go out beyond the boundary, and the inbound feed will come right quickly. It comes to Jacob Zonar. Zonar, little poke to the middle, and poked out of there by Lemontowski. Here's Lemontowski on a mini run up the left sideline. Fires it ahead and tries to get it to Workman, and just out of bounds beyond the sideline at the 20-minute mark. We're halfway home in the first half here. 1-0. Blue Devils on top. Back with it comes Engelmeyer. Here's Kuzer. Go to the right wing and poked ahead there by Pete Smith. But there's a name from the past Uniontown. I think it was Pete Smith was an outstanding basketball player here. A quarterback the team, and then I think he went on to play down at the University of Kentucky. Pete went to Pitt? Okay, he was. Here they come. LH trying to attack left wing. This one is out. And Mount Lebanon will send it in. Marquez to the middle. Now it comes back to the defensive side. LH almost an intercept that time. Here's Mount Lebanon controlling it. Number 22, Matt Winchell. Send it back. Graziano. Move it up the middle. Here they come. Lancaster, nice play by Trav as he bangs it up towards midfield. Taken here now by the stopper, Engelmeyer. They're on a run. Coming back after it is Winchell, and this one will go beyond the inbound area, or field of play rather. And going over to toss it in is Graziano. Fires it right towards the middle, and nice work by Hoke as he heads it out, and there's a strong shot on goal. I think that was Zonar, and a nice save again by LH's Jordan Merchbaker. Jordan bombs this one up to midfield where Seth Young controls it. Poked back now by LH's Greg Turco, and they'll send it back. The defense will to the keeper, and Sam Tim fires it up. And here comes Marquez now. Javier Soltis Marquez trying to work it to the right side now to Jacob Zonar. They put it out, and here's Winchell walking in on the left side. Winchell, nice little move. Winchell trying to get by. Good sliding play. I think that was number 32, David Hoke, who sent this one outside the field of play, but it was a good defensive effort. Otherwise, Winchell might have had the good shot. Now they'll get a corner, and laying it down will be Jacob Zonar. Zonar with the run-up has it right out in front. Mount Lebanon trying to get to it, and just beyond Winchell, and this one will go where? Going to get a corner on the opposite side. Going to the opposite side will be Jacob Zonar. 16:55 to go, 1-0. The Blue Devils on top. Laying it down, this is Kovarik. No, it was not a corner. And it's into the middle. Here's the shot. And right there getting ready was Alex Drexler, but a good job by Merchbaker to come out. Jordan comes right out, makes the play, and punts this one up toward midfield. Contact, no whistle. LH trying to get something established offensively, unable to do so. Lakota will toss it in now. Lakota looking. Fires it hard, and nobody home there. Mount Lebanon with the intercept. Coming with it now is Seth Young. Get it up on the left wing. There's Marquez, and he lost it out. LH will put it in play, and the run-up by Hoke gets it ahead. And just beyond Lakota, Hoke gets it back. Fires taken by Winchell. Winchell right at midfield. Sends it over here now to Engelmeyer. Drop it off to Kovarik, and this one is punched ahead, taken by Lemontowski, and down the wing. Kuzer trying to get there. There's number 3, Jared Pickens, working with it hard now. Comes Zonar. Zonar down the middle, poked away by Lemontowski. Lemontowski will send it up towards midfield, taken down, and a hard tackle. This should be LH with a direct. Number 34, Aaron McClusack, hits the deck. 15:24 to go. Just a 1-0 game. Laying it down will be for LH. Turco. Greg Jr. This one is poked way ahead. And this should be Mount Lebanon ball as it crosses the goal. And it'll be a goal kick now for the Blue Devils at the 15-minute mark. John Kazarik, Jerry Dupay with South Union Township Sports Network coverage. There's the run-up and the shot taken down by Kuzer. They send it back, and this one is intercepted. Up with it now, and it goes beyond the reach of Alex Drexler. Drexler will give it up. Mount Lebanon coming. Right now to the middle comes Kovarik. Kovarik with the left-footed kick. This comes towards Winchell. He'll drop it back behind him now for Dan Tomko. Tomko retreats. Tomko looks back, and drops it back defensively to Graziano. He sends it up ahead to Winchell. Winchell looking for Marquez. Winchell down the middle, and a good defensive play by Kuzer. Send it up ahead. Here comes LH now trying to get to it is McClusack, but back to get to it quickly is Seth Young. Sends it flying up ahead to Kovarik. They got a break. Right side. Here comes Mount Lebanon, and the goalie comes sliding out. Good play by Merchbaker as he slid right in front of Lemontowski to make the play. Want to again thank Dr. Michael Lemontowski and Surgical Associates for helping sponsor South Union Township Sports Network coverage of Laurel Highlands boys high school soccer. Saw Dr. Lemontowski, and he is a rabid soccer fan, I'll tell you. One nothing, 13-18 to go. Sideline comes in, poked back towards midfield, and it'll be tossed in by LH. Towards Kuzer, towards Travis Lancaster, and cleared by the Blue Devils. Way up ahead. Here they come on a break. Can they get there? You bet. Working hard is Marquez, but back now is Hoke, intercepted by the Blue Devils, and they lost it out. Beyond the boundary, and it'll be LH tossing it in. This one goes up towards midfield. McClusack is there, and this one goes back beyond Kuzer. Hoke is back for LH. You got Lancaster back, Hoke back, you got Tobel back, and trying to see. Also back there, of course, is Turco. So the back defenders, Lemontowski, Turco, Tobel, and this young man right here, number 32, David Hoke. Hoke hits the deck. Sean will get it. Fires it up almost onside. Good effort there. This will come back to Lakota. And the run up here by Glenn. Poked ahead. Back now comes Kovarik. Send it up the left wing. Here's Marquez with a run. Marquez trying to be checked, and good play Lemontowski to take it away. Getting a little physical right now. Here's Lakota. Lakota looking. He's got a cross now. Looking to go to the left side. Oh, nice pass, but there to get to it for Mount Lebanon is number 5, Engelmeyer. Engelmeyer puts it over to Kovarik on the left side. Kovarik with a run. Chips it up ahead. Marquez. Boy, they pass well. Marquez keeps it within the field. Looking to cross now. Sets up. There's the cross to the right side. And Mount Lebanon with a run-up. Kovarik fires, and this one is long and wide. Might have been deflected by LH. And getting ready to come in. We got 4 substitutions ready for Mount Lebanon. So at the 10:55 mark, we got substitutions coming in.
Mount Lebanon, number 3, Aaron Colco. Number 3, Chris Church. Number 19, Keegan Donovan. And number 24, Pete DePasquale.
First National Bank knows that a home that suits you needs a mortgage that suits you too. So stop by your local First National Bank branch and ask about Mortgage by Morning, a unique application that determines your home buying power in less than 24 hours. If you qualify, you'll have your mortgage conditionally pre-qualified by the next morning, and they offer a variety of mortgages to satisfy your needs. First National Bank of Pennsylvania, home of the personal banker, is proud to sponsor local high school sports. Fayette Bank and Trust Company was one of the first sponsors of local sports, and now First National Bank is happy to keep that tradition alive. Stop by your local First National Bank branch and experience why our relationships are built on trust. That's First National Bank, an equal housing lender.
Donovan. And number 24, Pete DePasquale.
So 4 substitutions for Mount Lebanon, who lead it 1-0, and they'll get a corner out of this. As we're down to 10:30 and counting. Right to the middle it comes. Turning, firing, and just couldn't get any wood on it. Mark Engelmeyer. You can see Aaron Colco, number 3, is out there, one of the subs. I believe Keegan Donovan. And 2 more. So here's Tobel with the run-up. Tobel fires. Upfield. Hoke sends it flying up here. Here they come. Laurel Highlands attacking. This one will go back now to the right wing where Mertz will fire it up. Trying to get to it also. Here's Chris Church is in there. This one comes back. Engelmeyer defended nicely. Goes out of the field of play. And good defensive play here by Turco. Turco takes it away. Looks to fire up ahead. And this catches one of the cheerleaders right in the head, didn't it? There she is. She appears. Oh, I'll tell you. Oh. She took this one right in the face. Oh, my goodness. Can you tell who that is, Bear? I'll tell you, here's the coach over to take a quick look. Yeah, she took this one flush in the face. And I'll tell you, she might, the way she's holding her head back, might have a bloody nose out of this. 8:50 to go. To the middle with it comes Chris Church. 8:37 to go. There's Kavarik getting it back. Put it up ahead towards Pete DePasquale. Here comes LH with a little bit of a run. Poking it ahead. I think this is Workman. Moving with it now comes Kuzer. Not a whole lot, but the defense has played well for LH. A little give and go. Left sideline. Walking in, and with it is Aaron Colco. Colco sends this one out of play. We're up near midfield. And good work here by Mark Engelmeyer. Engelmeyer puts it down. Engelmeyer hits the deck and get it out in front to Aaron Colco. Back now, Tobel fires it. And it's cleared, but Mount Lebanon is right there. Good work by Mike Kavarik as we wind to the 7:45 mark. Still a 1-0 ball game. Mount Lebanon on top. And the young lady down here that was hit, still being attended to. I tell you, she caught it right in the face. Poked ahead. Comes Mount Lebanon. Here's a strong left-footed kick. Beautiful save as Aaron Kolko fired, and a great job by Jordan Merchbaker. Merchbaker has stood tall here tonight in goal. Back, Kovarik, right side, little chip. Oh, that one almost got through, but I think it was Turco that got to it. Lemontowski now on a mini run up the left side. Pokes it up ahead, and this one will go out of play. Stephen Weiss, with his first year with the program, doing a fine job. And I believe we'll be down at Uniontown Thursday night.
Yeah.
Barry, you'll be there, I'm sure.
Hope to.
Like they say, God willing, and if the creeks don't rise, right?
Into the game for Laurel Highlands, number 17, Doug Pearl.
Into the lineup for LH. Young man we haven't seen a whole lot of, Doug Pearl,
That's what I said too, yeah.
has checked in. All right, Doug, getting some time here right now, and he is just a sophomore. He's back defensively, and there's Mr. Tobel with it. Tell you, we've got some youngsters playing. Here comes Mount Lebanon on a break. And out to the right side it goes. Got some girls' games coming up here shortly. Got 2 or 3 volleyball games coming up in October. Also going to stop down the township in the next couple of days and see what we got going as far as the schedule for elementary girls basketball. So we will be busy, my friends, and with it now for Mount Lebanon comes Pete DePasquale. DePasquale working hard and poked ahead by LH, but this one will head all the way down, and Mount Lebanon should easily control, and they do. Seth Young sends it up ahead. Young pokes it. Kept in by LH. Good work, and I think it was Lemontowski hit the deck. Move it back. This is Pearl right in front of us here. Pearl stops, keeps it in play. Good work now by Lakota. Lakota trying to get by his man and sends it to the middle of the field just past Lancaster. Travis with a good hard run, defended by Pete DePasquale, and DePasquale takes it now to the middle. Pete, just a junior, sends it back. Mount Lebanon up just 1-0, and as long as you keep it right there, and with it now is Kolko, all it takes is 1 goal to get you back in, and good work as number 13, Chris Church, was closing, and a nice effort by Merchbaker to take it away. There's the punt up towards midfield. Taken back. With it again comes Kolko. Kolko to the middle of the field, and good work there. They keep it in the middle. With it is DePasquale, sends it over to Kolko. He walks in. Good work. Waited a little too long, I believe, to pull the trigger. The defense was able to get back. 3:57 to go. 1-0 Mount Lebanon. Up towards midfield, towards Kuzer. The junior, Pete DePasquale, working with it now. DePasquale sends it back. One of the defenders closing on it. And LH taken away by Lakota. Glenn looking for Kuzer up ahead. So we head back, look out, they're onside. Coming with it is Kolko. Kolko looking now. Walks in, he's trying to cross. He does, and they missed just beyond DePasquale. And also number 15, Dan Tomko. Oh, that was so close to a second goal. 1-0. Looks like we're going to get a new goaltender the second half here, Barry.
Yeah, I didn't see who it is.
No, I'll tell you, they have 2 backup goalies. One is Pat McGraw, the other one is Mike Barenthaw. And I talked with Coach Wilcher today, and he said he'll probably play all 3, but the only problem is who is who. On the break, onside. Oh, left wing coming in. Mount Lebanon working, still there. Shot, score. Number 13, Chris Church got the rebound back and rams it home to make it 2-0.
The Mount Lebanon goal by number 13, Chris Church.
Chesler's Furniture of Uniontown is proud to be a sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of area youth athletics. In business since 1950 and owned and operated since 1974 by Theodore and Rich Lacey, Chesler's has long served the immediate area, offering a wide variety of living rooms, dining rooms, bedrooms, mattresses, and other occasionals. Honored by the National Home Furnishings Association for excellence, we have also been honored by Virginia House for outstanding sales the past 5 years. We offer brand names such as Lazy Boy, Schweiger, Hickory Hill, Serta, Lane, and we take great pride in our service to our many valued customers. We are open Monday and Friday from 9 to 9, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday from 9 to 6, and we are located at 601 Pittsburgh Street, 2 miles north of Uniontown on Route 51, next to the Fayette Plaza. For more information, please call us at 438-0661 or stop in and see Ted, Scott, Rich, Paul, or Sue.
At the 2:14 mark, Mount Lebanon gets their second goal, leading it 2-0, and good work by Church. He was denied once, got it back, reloaded, and got it home. 2-0 Mount Lebanon. First goal by Zonar, the second by Church, and out beyond the reach of number 23, Glenn Lakota. So LH will lose this one out of play. This one is off of Doug Pearl, who's back defensively. Mount Lebanon just controlling the action as we hit the 145 mark. Inbound from Graziano. Work it to the corner now. This boy right here, Kolko, who's played well. Kolko, oh, pretty play. Gets it back now as he tried to set up Graziano. Graziano lost it out, but last touched by LH, so you're going to get a corner here at the 126 mark. Laying it down is Chris Church, who got the second goal of the night. And this one goes into the middle and deflected back. Coming hard after it now is Pete Smith. Smith stops. Gets it to midfield as we hit the 1 minute mark.
1 minute.
Kolko is offside. They were in the head of the last LH defender, and the ball and the offensive player were in ahead of that last line. So under a minute to go, Mount Lebanon leading it as Turco fires it up towards midfield, back towards Pearl. Here they come. They got a break coming, and they stay onside. Mount Lebanon attacking now. Coming up the far right side with it is Church. Send it to the middle, and this one will go out of play with 25 seconds to go. And they're going to hustle because they want to get a corner in, and they will. Boy, they run up and get to it in a sudden hurry, and it's headed towards the 20-yard line. Nice move by LH to get it out of there. Good work here by number 3, Jared Pickens. So we're down to 10 seconds.
8, 7, 6, 5.
Oh, headed towards the corner, and that'll do it. 2-0 at the half. Mount Lebanon on top. John Kazarick and Jerry Dupay with South Union Township Sports comes back. 2-0 at the half. Mount Lebanon on top.
I remind everyone its concession stand is open. Speak on every gets up.
Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair is proud to be a sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of tonight's area youth athletic event. They have been serving the area with quality work and integrity for over 40 years, and they would like to again thank their past customers and look forward to serving new customers as well. Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair works with all insurance companies and provides assistance with car rental arrangements that coordinate with the auto repair work. As a member of the DuPont Assurance of Quality program, our refinishes are guaranteed and all repairs have a lifetime warranty as long as the customer owns the vehicle. Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair clearly recognizes and understands the current and ever-changing atmosphere that exists in today's collision repair and insurance industries. Life is very busy with everyday problems and concerns, and we will work with you to alleviate your worries regarding repair of your auto. So please contact Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, located on Atlas Road here in Hopwood. That's Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, offering complete collision service for both domestic and foreign vehicles for over 40 years. For more information, please call us at 724-437-2351.
These young people are the key to our future. The law firm of Davis & Davis is proud to support the youth of the communities where we live and work. Davis & Davis is committed to Fayette County's future leaders, the children, who offer all of us a world of promise.
Well, 2-0 your score at the half. Mount Lebanon has totally dominated. Several shots, several nice saves by Jordan Murchbaker, and the goals coming by Jacob Zonar at the 25-19 mark and Chris Church at the 2:14 mark. 2-0 your score. We'll be back with second half action as South Union Township Sports Network coverage continues.
She called last week. Margaret from National City. She'd noticed that I could earn more interest by transferring my savings account into a National City indexed investment account. Now, she didn't have to make that call, but I guess it's people like Margaret who make National City so different. Instead of seeing me like this, they see me for who I really am. I'm Pam Davis, and my bank is National City.
The Hopwood Fitness Center was established in 2000 by Dr. George and Jackie Wilhelm and offers the finest adult fitness center in the area. The center adjoins the chiropractic office of Dr. Wilhelm and is located at the intersection of Bennington Road and National Pike at the stoplight in Hopwood. Our hours of operation are Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 9:30 p.m., Saturdays from 7 a.m. to 2 o'clock, and Sundays from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. The facility is equipped with the finest weight training and cardiovascular equipment available and can accommodate the needs of powerlifters, bodybuilders, and the average everyday individual who wants to get fit, stay fit, and lose weight, or just get healthy. The center has a beautiful aerobic room and offers regular aerobic classes. Clean and spacious locker rooms, steam rooms, and individual showers and changing areas are the amenities available to you. Also available are tanning beds, massage therapy, nutritional supplements, and a Hopwood Fitness Center clothing line. The owners and the friendly, helpful staff welcome visits for prospective members as they are proud of the facility and all it has to offer. Rates are reasonable and scale to your budget. Please stop by and see or call us at 724-439-1496. That's the Hopwood Fitness Center, National Pike in Hopwood.
Mount Lebanon will kick it off to start the second half. And laying it down is Dee Pasquale. And bombed ahead by Colco. This one will go out. Out there right now, number 19, Keegan Donovan. And Mount LH will inbound it. And the run up. This one goes back. Mount Lebanon attacking. With it now, Lemontowski. Lemontowski sends it up ahead. Workman holding, turning. Taken back by Mount Lebanon. They retreat as Engelmeyer drops it back. Over here to the far side it comes now to Pete Smith. Smith pokes it ahead, and this one will go out at the 39-minute mark. We've played 1 minute in second half. Blue Devils on top by the count of 2-0. There's the run up. And Mount Lebanon with the header. Goes by Lemontowski. Right side. Get it here now to Donovan. LH intercepts. Send it on the wing. Over here comes Pickens, and Pickens advances. This one will go out. LH will sideline it in now into the offensive end. And Tobel comes up with the run up, fires it ahead, back towards Jonathan. Saw Big Mike and misses Tobel at halftime. Back it comes now to Aaron Kolko. Kolko sends it. Here comes Mount Lebanon. They stay onside. And good defensive play as we talk about Tobel as he pokes it out. Because coming on a run that time was Mike Kovarik. This comes up towards Pickens. Back towards Donovan. Kovarik to the middle. Drop it there for Engelmeyer. Mark sends it. Here they come. Look out now. Shot and hit the post off the shot. Rebound follow, and the score is good. As number 24, Di Pasquale, hit the post, and the ball rebounded. And cannot see who got the goal. We'll get that as we come back.
The Mount Lebanon goal by number 13, Chris Church.
I'll again remind you, for all of your real estate needs, contact Diane Zinn at Coldwell Banker, Laurel Ridge Realty. She's been a full-time realtor for 10 years and a lifelong resident of Fayette County. If you're looking for that first-time home buy, your new dream home, or just have some questions regarding pricing your existing home and you want to get it ready for sale, contact Diane at Coldwell Banker, Laurel Ridge Realty at 437-7100. Diane Zinn will take the necessary time to help you find that perfect home and the right marketing tools it takes to sell your home. Look for professionalism, ethics, and integrity when you look for that real estate agent to market your existing home, or when you take that important step in buying your home. Call Diane Zinn at Coldwell Banker, Laurel Ridge Realty to make that right move today at 437-7100.
First National Bank knows that a home that suits you needs a mortgage that suits you too. So stop by your local First National Bank branch and ask about Mortgage by Morning, a unique application that determines your home buying power in less than 24 hours. If you qualify, you'll have your mortgage conditionally pre-qualified by the next morning, and they offer a variety of mortgages to satisfy your needs. First National Bank of Pennsylvania, home of the personal banker, is proud to sponsor local high school sports. Fayette Bank and Trust Company was one of the first sponsors of local sports, and now First National Bank is happy to keep that tradition alive. Stop by your local First National Bank branch and experience why our relationships are built on trust. That's First National Bank, an equal housing lender. Chris Church with the big goal. Make it 3-0. Right side, LH down 3 now. Church has 2 goals. And this one will head all the way back toward the Blue Devils keeper. And that is either Matt Chittister or either Pat McGraw or Mike Barenthaw. They've made a change in goal. LH with it now. Turco sends it up on the right wing, intercepted there by Mount Lebanon and out beyond the boundary at the LH bench. So sideline it in 3-0. That was the score down at Mount Lebanon. This one comes back. Mount Lebanon now with control. running up the right sideline. Here they come. And loose. Taken here by Mount Lebanon. Far side. Engelmeyer with the run up now. Engelmeyer stops, centers it beautifully. Oh, good defensive play by LH to get it out of there. With it comes Engelmeyer. They fire into the middle. There's a left-footed kick, and what a shot and what a save as Kolko really fired a bullet. But Merchbaker with the good save. That still is Jordan in goal, right, Bear? I think. Yeah, it's Merchbaker, ours. We'll worry more about ours. And down the left sideline it comes towards Pete D. Pasquale. And trying to get to it was Kovarik. Here comes LH with it. Get it to Lancaster. Looking up ahead now for Kuzer. Lancaster hits the deck. Mount Lebanon sends it out here on the left wing. Lebos lead it 3-0. Engelmeyer. Long distance towards the goal and taken down there by Mount Lebanon. There's the blast up towards midfield. Just beyond the reach now of Aaron McClusack. So LH has McClusack up front with Kuzer, with 13 Workman, and number 3 Aaron Kolko.
Also into the game for Laurel Highlands, number 21, John Riley.
So sophomore John Riley comes in. Had a nice chat with Mrs. Riley before the game. Her graduating senior daughter last year, Maria, is a Billiken. She's out at the University of St. Louis. St. Louis University Billikens. At one time a real power in basketball, and they've made some strides within the last few years and have moved into the top 25 at times. So she's going to, I'm sure, enjoy some games out there. Here comes for LH, Aaron McClusack. Mount Lebanon attacking. There's a cross into the middle and a good clear by LH as this one goes out.
Into the goal now for the Blue Devils.
I think well, I'm going to take a guess and say Lemontowski, or no, that was Pickens. Pickens with a nice defensive play. In the goal was Pat McGraw?
Yes.
Okay, McGraw was in. Here comes the run up as we play to the 34-25 mark. Kovarik, middle. Kovarik with the drop pass, intercepted there. Good effort by LH's John Riley. Poke back, Turco trying to get back defensively. Mount Lebanon will cross now, and it's loose out in front. Pickens, I believe, and he's able to clear it once, clear it twice, but Mount Lebanon keeping the pressure on. It's Donovan. And there's a header and a nice save. Whew. Merchbaker getting fired upon here. Barry, if you could look on your roster there, 14, loosening up. I don't know if they're going to put him in goal.
Yeah.
There's one cleared away. He's got the shirt, but that should be Javier Solis Marquez. Now that might be just a warm-up jersey. I was thinking of a goalie. Right. So what do we got coming? We got a corner. And the run up towards the middle. Headed towards, I tell you, Mount Lebanon putting throwing everything at the goalie right now. And so far, Jordan's doing a good job. 33 minutes to go. We've played 7 minutes in. Here they come up the right sideline. Stop, hold, poked away. Oh, there's a hard hit. That you might get a card out of this? No. I tell you, really, a hard hit that time coming from Mike Kovarik as he flattened Pickens. Laying it down is Turco. Tobel in front of him. Hoke is out there defensively. This goes up ahead towards Brett Workman. And inbound to get in now is Jared Pickens. And, I tell you, ready to ram it home was McClusack, but Mount Lebanon goalie Pat McGraw comes out and makes the play. So there's the punt, and it's a big one. Up towards midfield. With it now, LH as Kuzer tries to advance it, taken away by the Blue Devils. They send it upfield onside in a foot race. Getting back after it is Tobel. He is battling here, Kolko. Kolko now to the middle. Mount Lebanon, Kolko trying to get there, and the shot is going to be taken by Dan Tomko, and it goes out of play. We'll be right back. 31:26 to go. 3-0 Mount Lebanon.
Chesler's Furniture of Uniontown is proud to be a sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of area youth athletics. In business since 1950 and owned and operated since 1974 by Theodore and Rich Lacey, Chesler's has long served the immediate area, offering a wide variety of living rooms, dining rooms, bedrooms, mattresses, and other occasionals. Honored by the National Home Furnishings Association for excellence, we have also been honored by Virginia House for outstanding sales the past 5 years. We offer brand names such as Lazy Boy, Schweiger, Hickory Hill, Serta, Lane, and we take great pride in our service to our many valued customers. We are open Monday and Friday from 9 to 9, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday from 9 to 6, and we are located at 601 Pittsburgh Street, 2 miles north of Uniontown on Route 51, next to the Fayette Plaza. For more information, please call us at 438-0661 or stop in and see Ted, Scott, Rich, Paul, or Sue.
Rediscover all the wonderful things you remember as a child. There were the great historians that shaped our country, the interesting lands and cultures around the globe, the fascinating world of science, or the exciting adventures of Treasure Island and Oliver Twist. Recapture the memories when you help your child read and study at home. After all, who knows? You may learn something too.
Their leading goal scorer with 6 on the year, Marquez, checks in. He's an exchange student from Chile. Has to go back for one more year down in Chile, his native land, and he will be recognized, according to their coach, as a senior this year and will participate in the senior events. With it now, the clearing kick out of there by Turco. So you've got Turco, Tobel, Lemontowski, and Pickens back. At midfield, that looks like Lakota. And LA's trying to get to it. Here comes Mount Lebanon running through the middle. And a shot once, shot twice. A lot of close contact in there, in close quarters, trying to get to it for LH. Looked like Lemontowski coming out of there. Send it on the wing. Or that was Pickens, rather. Pickens and Lemontowski both battling in front. As they're facing you, that 3 and 9 can look awfully similar. And they are fairly similar in body build. Yep. This one comes down. Little spin move. Walking in his Kolko. And it will go out to Mount Lebanon as we've played 10 minutes in. Here comes the run-up by Pete Smith. Fires it to the middle. LH with the intercept. Coming with it now is Captain Brett Workman. So you've got Workman up front along with McClusack. They are your strikers. Up there also in the middle of the field is 29 Ben Kuzer. Mount Lebanon dominating play. Onside it goes towards Solis Marquez. On the run, and you may get a corner kick out of this. Let's look and see. Laying it down is Church, who has 2 goals on the night. Church, oh, they did not center it. Just a little drop pass. Here's the long shot, and it'll be a goal kick for LH. As we play to the 28-minute, 39-second mark. Getting ready to check in for Mount Lebanon. Appears to be number 4, Mike Santone. And I tell you, I talked with Coach Ron Wilcher before the game, and his philosophy, he's got a dominant team, there's no question. And he said, they're working hard here tonight. Probably expected a win, and he said he's going to try and get as many kids in as he possibly can if the game gets to a 3 or 4 goal, which it is right now. Oh, onside. Here comes now. Sprinting up there, trying to get to Santone. He walks in, and this one will go out of play. Or it's Kolko, rather. He's got a big-time program down there. He's been there, I believe, 26 years. And he does it the right way. You could just tell just by talking to him on the phone. We met him a couple years ago, and we've been down to Mount Lebanon. Here's this one to the far side, and good work. It goes back to where Dan Tomko has it. Now he sends it whistling back. The number 23, Pete Smith. Smith fires it up ahead towards Tomko. Back it comes now towards Donovan, and a shot right on goal, and that one was taken by Kolko, and a nice save again by our keeper. Oh, it's nice to see one of our goalkeepers from a few years back, Tyler Foreman. Barry informs me here tonight he's across the field from us with the team. Yeah. Tyler was also a pretty fair shooter, wasn't he? Three-point shooter. And I'll tell you, he had some big ball games for Rick. Yes, he did. And when that's the night they beat the big boy?
Yeah, down there, yeah. He came in for like 9 points off the bench real quick. 3 3-pointers.
He was an outstanding shooter. And senior year was pretty much injury dominated, though. Yeah, we've had some good goalies. Brzezinski was here before Tyler. Merch Baker's going to be with us for a few years. He's only a sophomore. Then we had the Ryan boy was a keeper. Chris, I remember. And I think Jack Smarslak. Oh, way back there. I think he was in goal the day that they beat Mount Lebanon 1-0. That was a big upset in the playoffs. They were ranked number 1, and Laurel Highlands went in and beat them 1-0. I tell you, want to see a happy man, a smile on someone's face, just mention that game to Coach Lemansky. It's when we'll go deep. Saw him a couple weeks ago out at Herring's Restaurant in Hopwood having breakfast, and he looks as good as ever and still watches a lot of our games and does come to the games on occasion, and just good to see him. They'll lay this one down in the corner. It comes now to Kuzer. There's a shot taken by Kovarik. It's loose out in front. Nice save again by the keeper for LH. Good work by Jordan. Mount Lebanon with it. Graziano. Oh, headed toward the goal, and a nice save off the header by Engelmeyer. Mount Lebanon just keeps relentless pressure on you. And that was another nice save by Merch Baker. Saw Mrs. Merchbaker earlier down by the concession stand and make it 3-0 as we hit the 24:07 mark. We have soccer doubleheader action for you here tonight. We had the Ringgold game at 5:30, this game at 7:30. Hope you enjoyed it. Believe we've got Uniontown and LH soccer again coming up. That will be on the turf down at Uniontown Thursday evening, and we'll have that for you Saturday night, and of course Sunday night will be homecoming festivities. And I just hope we get some better weather than we did last year. And a lot of the girls, I think, that were in the court are trying to come back this year for that ball game. I know my daughter Maria was in the court last year, and I think she's planning on coming back from Pitt, and I would assume that last year's homecoming queen Brittany Zach, also at Pitt, will be here. So, and I believe Amber Sanner, who is now at Pitt Greensburg, will be here. So among many, here's walking in the Shaw. Nice pass to the middle. And there, oh, what a save! Point blank shot by Dan Tomko. Wow, and he had all the mustard on it you'd want. And another fine save by Jordan. This thing could be totally out of hand if it wasn't for Jordan. Back it goes as Seth Young retreats. Looks like a whole new cast of characters getting ready.
Wholesale substitution.
Yeah, we've got, let's count them. One, at least, I tell you, looks like a whole team.
There's 8.
Yeah.
9 now, the new goalkeeper too.
9 coming in. There they are. They're all set and
I got them all ready to go.
primed and ready. Here we go. Now, timeout on the field. 22 minutes to go. We'll take a break as massive substitutions occur. 3-0
Number 8,
in favor of Mount Lebanon.
Number 2, Ben.
The Hopwood Fitness Center was established in 2000 by Dr. George and Jackie Wilhelm and offers the finest adult fitness center in the area. The center adjoins the chiropractic office of Dr. Wilhelm and is located at the intersection of Bennington Road and National Pike at the stoplight in Hopwood. Our hours of operation are Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 9:30 p.m., Saturdays from 7 a.m. to 2 o'clock, and Sundays from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. The facility is equipped with the finest weight training and cardiovascular equipment available and can accommodate the needs of powerlifters, bodybuilders, and the average everyday individual who wants to get fit, stay fit, and lose weight or just get healthy. The center has a beautiful aerobic room and offers regular aerobic classes. Clean and spacious locker rooms, steam rooms, and individual showers and changing areas are the amenities available to you. Also available are tanning beds, massage therapy, nutritional supplements, and a Hopwood Fitness Center clothing line. The owners and the friendly, helpful staff welcome visits for prospective members as they are proud of the facility and all it has to offer. Rates are reasonable and scale to your budget. Please stop by and see or call us at 724-439-1496. That's the Hopwood Fitness Center, National Pike in Hopwood. I'll again remind you, for all of your real estate needs, contact Diane Zinn at Coldwell Banker, Laurel Ridge Realty. She's been a full-time realtor for 10 years and a lifelong resident of Fayette County. If you're looking for that first-time home buy, your new dream home, or just have some questions regarding pricing your existing home and you want to get it ready for sale, contact Diane at Coldwell Banker, Laurel Ridge Realty at 437-7100. Diane Zinn will take the necessary time to help you find that perfect home and the right marketing tools it takes to sell your home. Look for professionalism, ethics, and integrity when you look for that real estate agent to market your existing home, or when you take that important step in buying your home. Call Diane Zinn at Coldwell Banker, Laurel Ridge Realty to make that right move today at 437-7100.
Number 4, Mike Santone. Number 18, Larry Cross. Number 16, Nathan Hammer. Number 12, 17, Ben Richardson, and in goalkeep, Mike Barenthal.
And a new keeper comes in, Barenthal. So I got to look at your roster. I got mine off the phone. Well, how's it? Looks like Barenthal?
Yeah, it's Barenthal. Yeah, I said Barenthal. Yeah.
Okay, Barenthal is in at goal, and we'll try and reset Mount Lebanon. Here's a steal by LH. Little poke down the middle comes McClusack. Tries to get it out in front. The shot, and just wide. LH almost got the shot there as number 13, Workman, pulled the trigger. Yeah. There comes the run-up. Good play, Lemontowski. Send it right wing. Here comes Donovan. He was one of the few that stayed out there. I think there were 9 that came in.
Yeah, 9.
We see Mike Santone, number 4. 20:44 to go. There's the throw in. Little contact. Down the far sideline comes McClusack. Sideline in. Taken down. Loose. Poke it back. With it now is Holfelter. And send it up towards Vince Merce. Merce back with it there. And comes into your picture right now. Sends it ahead. Poked. With it is Holfelder. Merce trying to get there. Coming after it also for Mount Lebanon is Nathan Hammer. Here comes LH on the fly, left wing, and they center it. Loose. McClusack overruns it. Taken back here by Lakota. Back it comes now to McClusack, and he lost it out. And sideline in for Larry Krause. Krause sends it ahead. Taken back by Mount Lebanon. That's Holfelder. LH keeping a little more pressure on now against this second unit as Mike Santone, well placed and out of play. 19:19 to go. And I tell you, got a pretty decent little turnout tonight. If we have good weather Friday night, LH coming in with a 2-game winning streak, 2 exciting come from behind wins, and they will be taking on Bell Vernon in a ball game that obviously has playoff ramifications. And if it's, as we said, a beautiful night, and so far it doesn't look that way, but with senior spirit night, homecoming night, and a 2-0 conference record, you could expect a big crowd here Friday. I just wonder where Uniontown is Friday night.
Uniontown is home with Gary.
Well, that's amazing. They've got 2 teams within a couple of miles of each other. You'd think the WPIAL could schedule home and away.
But when we're away next week, they're away also.
Yep, next week we're away, Uniontown's away. So it just takes away from the crowd at both games. But when it comes to the powers that be, here's a pass onside. No, he was not. He was ahead of it, Workman. But the powers that be in the WPIAL are not going to give a whole lot of attention to the people here from Fayette County, I can tell you that. Right side, now that's a fact. Right sideline it goes. As trying to get to it is Donovan. Working, little spin. This will go out of play. You can reflect back to some of the days when Uniontown was seeded number 1 going into some of the playoffs basketball, and they did not get really good draws. This one will head all the way to the far corner, and going back after it now comes David Hoke. 2 collide, and Merch Baker gets up, and this is going to be a corner throw-in. Send it back towards Colco. Colco looks to the middle towards Mike Santone. LH trying to clear it out of there. Love to see LH break through and get a goal here. Mount Lebanon with it. And Barry, I'll tell you what, you have to give Coach Ron Wilcher a lot of credit here. His ball club is up 3-0, totally dominant, and he's got his second line people out there with still a lot of time to go. And I tell you, without the play of Merch Baker, this would be a 6 or 7 goal lead. And Ben Richardson fires it up ahead. This is just a fact. Mount Lebanon, long one of the real powers in the WPIAL in soccer. With it is Hoke. Lemontowski to head it. Sent all the way back, and the goalie coming out. Will he get there? He sure did. Good job by Jordan as we play to the 16:20 mark. So I want to remind you about our broadcast schedule throughout the fall. We will be on Saturday night at 5:30, Sunday night at 6, and a doubleheader Wednesday starting at 5:30. And we'll go back-to-back with games for you, 5:30 and 7:30. We've got Midget League football coming up. We have also got...
We're getting for Mount Lebanon, number 8, Alex Drexler.
Elementary girls basketball will be getting underway here in a couple of weeks. And that's hard to believe. It's just a matter of about 2 weeks. I think a little more than 2 weeks, the soccer season winds up.
Yeah, there's only 2 more weeks left after this week.
It's amazing. And I tell you, we are at the halfway point of the football season. There's a long shot, and this one will go wide by LH, and Mount Lebanon will get a goal kick out of it, and their keeper right now is Mike Barenthaw. 15:24 to go. Mount Lebanon on top by the count of 3-0. I tell you, that defense for LH has sure been tested here tonight. This one heads up towards far goal, and nice play by Tobel. Sideline coming in. Mount Lebanon is one of the more successful athletic programs throughout the years in the WPIAL. Football, basketball, baseball, you name it. Track, cross country. They've had many state champions in wrestling. Soccer now a very successful sport with the Blue Devils. This one was headed towards the middle, and with it now is Lemontowski. Oh, nice move. Lemontowski down the middle, dribbling. Little poke on the left wing, intercepted here by the Blue Devils. Back to get to it now for LH was Jared Pickens. Pickens now, and we got a break. We got a break. Moving in on with his Drexler, and he's going to score. The goalie came out. Drexler buries it and make it 4-0 at the 14-14 mark.
The Mount Lebanon goal by number 8, Alex Drexler.
She called last week. Margaret from National City. She'd noticed that I could earn more interest by transferring my savings account into a National City indexed investment account. Now, she didn't have to make that call, but I guess it's people like Margaret who make National City so different. Instead of seeing me like this, they see me for who I really am. I'm Pam Davis, and my bank is National City.
Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair is proud to be a sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of tonight's area youth athletic event. They have been serving the area with quality work and integrity for over 40 years, and they would like to again thank their past customers and look forward to serving new customers as well. Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair works with all insurance companies and provides assistance with car rental arrangements that coordinate with the auto repair work. As a member of the DuPont Assurance of Quality program, our refinishes are guaranteed and all repairs have a lifetime warranty as long as the customer owns the vehicle. Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair clearly recognizes and understands the current and ever-changing atmosphere that exists in today's collision repair and insurance industries. Life is very busy with everyday problems and concerns, and we will work with you to alleviate your worries regarding repair of your auto. So please contact Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, located on Atlas Road here in Hopwood. That's Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, offering complete collision service for both domestic and foreign vehicles for over 40 years. For more information, please call us at 724-437-2351.
Number 25, Travis Lancaster.
Travis Lancaster comes back in for LH, and Andy Pasquale comes in
Also
for...
re-entry for Laurel Highlands, number 4, Chase Frankhauser.
And I'll tell you, Chase coming back in. Dee Pasquale's returned, and for Mount Lebanon. I'll tell you, Chase was shaken up in the first half. And he immediately sets up here on the left wing. So 4-0 your score. LH down. Zonar, Chris Church with 2, and now Drexler with the goal. They're the 4 for Mount Lebanon. And I don't know what the delay is. Should get the whistle here right now, and we do. Clock turning. Right sideline just beyond the reach of D. Pasquale, and this one will go out.
Re-entry for Laurel Highlands, number 32, Dave Hogue.
Dave Hogue checks in.
Into the game for the Blue Devils, number 11, Chris Barrett.
Chris Barrett checks in. And the sideline in. Back towards Tobel. Tobel stops. Tobel trying to pull the trigger and kick it back, but a good job there coming out to make the play is Merchbaker. Collision. Back it comes now. Mount Lebanon sending it up ahead now to Kevin Doherty. Middle of the field with it comes Holfelder. Mount Lebanon down the middle. Oh, pretty pass, but intercepted by, I think this is Tobel. And a good run up there by Jonathan. I tell you, they had a nice break going, and Tobel just cut through and intercepted the pass. It was almost an offside, but again, it's Tobel heading it. This one will go for a goal kick. Down to 12:42 and counting. I tell you, spent a lot of time this past summer watching the World Cup, and you get a real appreciation for the skill level of the soccer athletes
Number 29, Ben Kuzer.
at the highest level, and that would be, of course, the World Cup.
Also into the game for Laurel Highlands, number 10, Cody Woolery.
Cody Woolery checks in. There's the shot up towards midfield. Drexler, who has scored once. Drexler coming in. Drexler smothered by Laurel Highlands as Greg Turco just made a nice defensive play. This one goes just off of Miles Murphy. And loose with it. LH down 4-0 as we play just under 12 minutes. Taken there by Mike Santone. Drops it back for Merce. Vince Merce out there, and there's a hard collision. Kuzer colliding with Santone. This one heads towards the middle. Keeping it in play. And hitting the deck now. For LH's Kuzer. This one's out in front. They redirect, and this one's going to go. Oh, I'll tell you, they had 2 or 3 opportunities to get another one, but pretty good defense by LH, and Tobel will just boot this one out of play. And we are at the 11-minute mark.
Re-entry for Laurel Highlands, number 34, Aaron McClusack.
McClusack will come back in for LH. .10:48 to go. And there's the kick up towards midfield. Banged around and out of play. Beyond the boundary and back now for LH. Turco. Send it to Lemontowski. Back now for Laurel Highlands, trying to get there is Cody Woolery. So Cody's checked in, get it towards Frank Hauser, taken back Mount Lebanon. With it comes Drexler. Look out now, here they come on a break. As Santone came out and almost had the play, but good play by Merchbaker. Right wing it comes. LH trying to work with it. Over there right now, that's Glenn Lakota. Lakota on a run up, crosses. This will go out of play. And sideline in will come at the 9:42 mark. 4-0 your score. got LH and Uniontown coming up Thursday at Bill Pyre Stadium. And when is, as the onside kick comes down the middle, they fly. And when is senior night for the boys, Barry? McKeesport? October 3rd. This one is smacked up towards midfield. Back just beyond the reach of Holfelder. Lemontowski battling hard. Lemontowski wins the draw, and this one goes right to the left of Jerry Rogers. Is that Steve that caught it? Mr. Medved's the official out there. There he is. Doing a fine job here tonight. Is that Steve in the middle over there? I think that caught that last one. Is he in the white sweatshirt?
I didn't see what I was looking down the field.
Yeah, I think that's Steve. Yeah, there he is. Right there, Steve. And there's Jerry with him. 8:19, 8:17, 8:16 to go. Here they come. Mount Lebanon on a break, and what did we get? Offside.
In keeping track of my entries, John, in and out, he's played his entire team.
Mount Lebanon coach has played them all.
Yep, the only one didn't go into number 7, and that's the injury point.
I tell you, he's had some mismatches this year, and I'll tell you what, his philosophy, this is exactly what he told me down in the locker room. He said he is never, ever out here to embarrass anyone. He feels if he has total control of a game, he's going to get his second unit out there with plenty of time to go, and I think that's an admirable statement for a coach. This one is to the goal and just headed wide. And I'll tell you what, Barry, he made his substitutions, and Jerry, with over 20 minutes to go.
Re-entry for Laurel Highlands, number 21, John Riley.
John Riley, the sophomore, comes in.
Yeah, and he did substitute one or two. You know, it's that whole group at one time.
That's
That's
like
hard too sometimes.
nice clearing play here by Holfelder. Down to 7 minutes. LH coming with it. Good pass up ahead now. McClusack. Good shot by Vince there as he sends it ahead. Vince Merce. Right sideline and poked ahead. .634 to go. Mount Lebanon goals by Jacob Zonar at the 25-19 mark of the first half. Then at 2:14, Chris Church made it 2-0. That was our halftime score. Then at the 37-minute mark of the second half, Chris Church scores again. And at the 14-14 mark, Alex Drexler. And that's where we stand at 4-0. Frank Hauser to sideline it in. Intercepted by Mount Lebanon. And with the goal kick, it'll be Chris Barrett. And he gives way to Mike Barenthal. 5:55 to go. He told me today on the phone that he would play at least 2, maybe 3 keepers. Boy, you're going to tell me that doesn't keep interest up on a ball club. You got all these backline people playing and playing quality minutes, just not making a token appearance. And in all honesty, in the section, he's got some games where he's going to win convincingly. And it's just doing good things for his program over the next few years. But I'll tell you right now, when he's playing Bethel Park or he's playing Baldwin, Upper St. Clair and those teams, I think you'll see a different philosophy. Back pass comes now from Santone. Drop it off here to Chris Barrett. This will go to the corner. Nice to see Wayne Gibson here tonight. Mr. and Mrs. Wayne Gibson here. There's a cross, setting up, look out. Here's a shot and over the post. I tell you, they're watching young Cody, who played in the JV game. And Wayne, of course, one of the coaches with the Hart team that made it to the Pony League World Series. 4:42 to go. Boy, it's amazing how the time flies by. Here's the run up. And the goal kick blasted up towards midfield. Taken back by Chase. Chase has got it. Frankhauser battling, taken away by Aaron Kolko, and right there also is Kevin Doherty, a junior. They got some Irish names here. Miles Murphy, Keegan Donovan, and Kevin Doherty.
Free entry for Laurel Highlands, number 13, Brent Workman.
Soccer, of course, very big in Ireland. It's very big in Europe everywhere. So here's the throw-in. Come up and taken by Kolko. Headed back to Chris Barrett. Run up here with the left wing, Ben Richardson. Intercepted. Nice play. Frankhauser. Frankhauser with a nice move. Onside pass. Fired it up. And right there was Hoke, but it's taken back by Doherty. He fires to the middle. And here comes Mount Lebanon attacking. Pretty move. Going to be a quick shot and a nice defensive effort there by LH. As Tobel gets there and Turco. And we've got timeout on the field. We'll be right back. Mount Lebanon with the goal kick, Santone, as we hit the 3:08 mark. We'll set it up. Fire it in towards the middle, and this one will go all the way to the corner. Good work there by Larry Krause. LH takes it away. Coming up the far sideline, I think that's Brett Workman. Can't see the number. I think it was 13. Yeah, Workman. A lot of contact. Here we come on a break at the 2:30 mark. Throw in by Hoke. Boy, love to see LH get one here. And cleared by Mount Lebanon as we play to the 2:20 mark. Lakota. Good look there at number 23, Glenn. Right there's Workman into your picture. And we'll get a direct here as we hit the 2-minute mark. LH lines up. And, oh, good effort. I think that was Turco that almost redirected it in. And this one will go out, and Turco will toss it in. He fires right towards the middle. And good effort by the keeper. 1:42 to go. Did it cross the line? Evidently it did. So it'll be a corner kick for LH. Here's Mr. Medved's in your picture. Is that Lakota? Yeah, laying it down. And the run up. Oh, this is nice. It's right into the middle. And trying to pull the trigger on it for Laurel Highlands is Cody Woolery. Here's Frankhauser. And here comes Mount Lebanon as we're going to hit the 1-minute mark. They got to run.
1 minute.
And LH will run it down and fire it up. Oh, collision. Here's Turco. Behind him, Lakota. 45 seconds to go. And they'll kick this one back towards the keeper, and he'll blast it out of there. Good job by LH right here. Taking control of it is Brett Workman. Workman to the right wing. Workman fires it. Trying to get to it on the wing is Lakota. Right there is Larry Krause. We're down to 22 seconds. There's a run up. There's Turco. And this one will go out of play, and that's just about going to do it. 10 seconds to go.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that'll do it. 4-0 Mount Lebanon, and a big win for Coach Ron Wiltshire. Good effort by LH here tonight. They were just a little bit outgunned by a superior ball club from Mount Lebanon as they show you why they're ranked so highly. I'm John Kazarick. With and for Jerry Dupay, reminding you that South Union Township Sports Network coverage again brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon and Tom Frankhauser, Atlantic Broadband Cable, Comcast Cable, and Armstrong Cable Companies, along with our good friends down at CUTV, J.R. Wheeler, Gary Smith, and their staff. For Jerry Dupay, I'm John Kazarek from Mustang Field. We bid you a very pleasant good evening. The final score, the Blue Devils from Mount Lebanon 4, the Mustangs from LH nothing. This, my friends, has been a South Union Township Sports Network presentation.
Everybody